welcome back to Cityline. With me, I have an organization that is the definition of love, progress, community, giving back. I'm talking about raising girls. So please join me in welcoming back to the show, Sharon Chambers-Gordon. You are the CEO and founder of Raising Girls. Thank you so much for being here, my dear.
Thank you for having us, Amanda. It's wonderful to be back.
It's great to have you back. And you brought with you somebody who is new to our show, but I've seen her all over Instagram making herself known and doing good things here in Tacoma. We're talking about beautiful Lisa Barnes. Lisa, you are the treasurer and community outreach for Raising Girls. Welcome, my dear.
Thank you for having me.
So Sharon, how have things been with Raising Girls since you were last here in the spring?
As you can imagine, we have been very busy. My amazing leadership team of my 18 wonderful women have been packing bags, getting them out to students and their families. Right now, we are ramping up because we have 36 schools that we're going to be serving in the fall, along with the Boys and Girls Clubs and the Eastside Community Center. So we are shopping and packing and getting ready to work with the students and the schools as fall begins and school gets back into session. So we are very busy, and we have to do a big shout out to community volunteers who have been writing inspirational cards for us. Thousands of cards written this summer, Amanda. We're so grateful, and we need more. I think we placed an order yesterday for 2,400 more inspirational cards to be written, and we're going to get volunteers to pick up a box of 100 and write for us, and we are very, very grateful for their help.
Oh, good. So maybe we're showing a website in front of both of your faces right now, that hoping that people can log on to that website and find out how they can write some love notes also.
Yes. Yes.
So Lisa, as treasurer and a member of the community outreach team, can you share with us what you do with Raising Girls?
Of course. So Amanda, besides, managing our books and keeping our money in order, I really just help out where I'm needed. So whether that be shopping or stocking our shelves, packing care bags. I am assigned a school, so I do regular check-ins with them and drop off products as needed. And then, COVID has really put a lot of hardship on different families. And so there have been times where we have done at-home deliveries as well.
I love that. So, wow, for you, that's a lot for you to be doing this during the pandemic, when most of us want to just put our head down and say, no, not anymore. We're done with this. So I know you don't do it alone, Sharon. So let's talk about any new community partnerships that you'd like to share with us, because you're always up to something, Sharon.
Well, we have new partners, and we are just very grateful. Two new ones are Sound Community Credit Union and OB Credit Union. Sound Credit Union found us on Instagram and decided that one of their departments would donate their fundraising to us at $500. And then we had an opportunity to write to OB Credit Union for a grant, and they sent us $1,500. And when we were here last time, I told you about the Alliance for Period Supplies, that they had a grant opportunity. We did write a grant, our wonderful grant writing team, and we got a grant for $2,500. And I have to give a big shout out to our partner, the Bamford Foundation. First year, they gave us $5,000. Now into our third year, they have tripled that to $15,000. And we are so grateful for all the support that we get from foundations and local banks, and from also our community who just supports us via PayPal or from our website and make donations so we can help students as we ramp up for this fall. We are just so grateful.
Sharon, you are the definition of asking is for free. You are incredible. I mean, I can't even comprehend what it would be like to walk with you during a typical day and to run into the people who you just gently ask for money and they go, oh, sure, no problem. Here's a check. You're amazing. Lisa, you very effortlessly said, oh, and then I stopped by a school I'm assigned to. So when we think about schools and gearing up to be reopened, how does Raising Girls prepare for that?
Sure. Well, we know that kids have been out of school the whole summer. So we're expecting the children to have need as soon as the school doors reopen. So I believe the main thing we've done is get ourselves prepared. We've gone shopping. We've gone shopping some more. We've stocked our shelves. We've packed bags. We don't want the kids to wait. So as soon as there's a need, we want to be able to drop off the bags right away.
Absolutely. And boy, I'll tell you what, when we talk about what we've gone through, those children, I mean, school is such a huge part of their life that it feels like that raising girls is like a co-parent. They come in and say, here, we have something for you. We'll even meet you at the school. I don't think it gets any better than that, I have to tell you, as a parent who misses back to school now that her child is 30. Sharon, we have a save the date for the health symposium in October. Can you share more about that?
Yes, indeed. 2019, I had great plans. We're going to do a huge in-person symposium and a fundraiser in 2020, and along came COVID-19, so we couldn't do that. So we decided that we would host our health symposium in the fall as a virtual event. It will be October 16, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And we have getting registration links out our sphere and online. And we're inviting guardians and parents to bring girls to the event, and maybe some boys too. We have a wonderful lineup of presenters who are just excellent. We're focusing on menstrual health, wellness, and self-care. And we will have a wonderful event and a lot of fun prizes along the way. So we are looking forward to that. And we'll encourage everyone to register once the registration links get sent out, so that we can have a wonderful event to really share with young people and have and be able to answer questions. Some of them have questions about these issues.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's, I think as a mom and as a middle-aged woman, I sometimes think, oh, those conversations are already done, that they've had them. That is not true. I mean, many of those conversations do not happen because we are so busy, and also because we think we have time to have those conversations. But those conversations have their own arrival date, don't they, Sharon?
Yes, they do.
They absolutely do. So, Lisa, when you are dropping by those schools and you're checking on those care bags, can you tell us what kind of response you get from those students when they receive it, or even from the teachers and administrators?
Of course. So I'm assigned a grade middle school. When I first had communication with them, there was some turnover in the front office. So, started building relationship with them. We did one drop off of 30 girl bags, and then started asking more questions and found that there really was a need for boy products as well. So I had the opportunity to go ahead and drop off about 30 boy bags. And then right before summer started, dropped off 30 more. And it was during that time I had the opportunity to speak to a counselor, and that counselor shared with me that a mother had come in and just expressed her gratitude for us helping to lift the burden for her, and that if her boys wouldn't have received the products from the school, that they might not have had those products during the summer. So we're just grateful that we get to support families and help children, and we're also helping support their education as well.
Absolutely, beautifully said, because parents can't think of everything. We need co-parents, just like raising girls needs partners. So Sharon, knowing you have a timeline of partnerships that you are wooing right now. So can you tell us who you're hoping to connect with that you will partner with this year?
Yes, the one I want to highlight this time is the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department. We have had opportunity to connect with them, and I got a chance to go out to the East Side Family Support Services Center and with Director Kerry Chin and tour their facilities, and they are doing amazing work on behalf of families over there, Amanda. I was so impressed. The one lack that they had though was that they had no care bags of hygiene products. So we are going to fill that gap and offer some hygiene products bags to them beginning this fall. And then I'm also in touch with Kelly Triggs, who is the care navigator for Strengthening Families, and she works with the homeless populations. And in partnership with BECU, they're hosting their 2021 Cares Day, And last year they sent us 4,000 care pouches. Their employees pack care pouches 10 to a box, and we got 400, which then means 4,000 to help homeless populations. We are so excited for all the partnerships and for new ones with the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department, and it's going to be fabulous that we can support that way.
You know, I can't think of any organization that wouldn't want to partner with you. I mean, you're going to have a wait list, maybe, you know, people jockeying for a position, and what an awful problem to have, huh? When you talk about those 4,000 kits, Lisa, what products do you need the most that our community and our viewers can help you with?
Sure. I believe that our top 4 products right now would be pads and tampons. Those have always been hard to find on the store shelves, but again, since COVID started, even harder for us to find in the amounts that we need. And then we're headed into the cold season. So we really like to be able to provide the children with scarves and socks. So I believe that those would be our top 4, but we're always in need of full-size, unopened, unused shampoo, conditioner, body wash, bar soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and even washcloths.
I love that. Yeah. And because you should be in need of those. So, okay, Sharon, I let it out of the bag early on about the Good Neighbor Award, but you have a big announcement, and I'm not going to steal your joy. So tell us about what is this announcement you're making today?
Well, as you know, I am a full-time realtor with Windermere Professional Partners, and I'm also the founder and CEO of Raising Girls. So in the spring, I was nominated for the National Association of Realtors Good Neighbor Award. And guess what? I am one of the 10 recipients in the nation. It is just so amazing, Amanda. I'm just so grateful. And there will be a chance online for people to vote for us to get more monies. So September 2nd to October 1st, voting is going to be online. There's no registration. You can vote as many times as you want. And we'll roll that information out on our social media platforms and ask you to vote for Raising Girls so we can get additional funds. There's a base amount, and then we have opportunity to get additional funds. So I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful for this recognition on behalf of Raising Girls.
And so well deserved. You and your team. Incredible. So, Lisa, last question before we have to go. What would you, Miss Lisa, like to say to people watching at home right now?
Wow. Okay. Well, I was a child that would have benefited from receiving these products growing up. So this really hits home for me. You know, it's heartbreaking to think that a child is missing days upon days of school during the school year because they didn't have soap to take a shower, or they didn't have products to supply them through their period, or to, you know, support them through their period. So I really just believe that as a community, we have a responsibility to our children to support them. And whether your donation is monetary or by donating products, you're helping and impacting a child in a positive way. And we at Raising Girls will receive it with open arms and put it to good use.
I love that. I love that. I was one of those girls too in high school that could have used that as well. And I think that more women who are within our age group need to speak up about that. So those that are lacking something don't feel like it's just them. This is something that's been going on for a while, and thank goodness Raising Girls has found the answer. So I want to say thank you to both of you, to the amazing, let's see here, 16 other women, no, 15 other women that are on your team. And I want to have you back here again and again and again, because we can't speak enough about what you do and how we support the recipients of all those beautiful bags that you so lovingly put together. So thank you both so very much.
Thank you for having us, Amanda. We really appreciate it being here.
My pleasure. And Lisa, it was great to meet you.
Great to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, my dear. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.